I'm back, guys, to the channel. Things are rather toasty, and I tell you what, man, the heat is unbearable. But the transfer window continues on for Rangers. Signings left, right, and centre so far. Well, I'll say so far, the last 2 weeks, I'm not going to sit here and pretend all throughout June we were signing guys, but reality is business is picking up, and it's been picked up for a few weeks at this stage of the game, and that's exactly what I'm here for because we need players. We need it to be a rebuild, and it couldn't really hang on any further. The tunes continue to blast outside. Quite frankly, I don't care for copyright. It's too warm. The windows need to be open. The AC hasn't exactly took off here in the West Wing, so it is a wee bit unfortunate. But anyway, let's get into some Rangers business, and let's begin with none other than Robin Proper. Rumours are we've accepted a bid from FC Twente, and he will be on his way. Thank you, the Lord Jesus. Looks like that game last week at Ibrox. I say last week. It's about last week. How long ago? 5 days ago. Just shows you how time flies. How long ago that friendly was, man. Click of your fingers and it's gone. That kind of appeared to be a farewell for quite a few Rangers players. And yeah, folks, you know what? Get ready to hear this piece of information. 1.5 million for Robin Proper. I actually can't believe we're making that much off him. Like, I know we're still operating at a loss in terms. Well, we're operating at a loss in terms of Robin Proper, right? Um, but after the disaster of the 24-25 campaign that he had and gave us, I am surprised anybody's willing to spend the money. But to be fair, at the same time, they get the team willing to spend the money is the team that he actually came from. So maybe FC Twente care about him, and he spent a lot of his career there. And I think if there was a team that was actually going to spend like over any sort of reasonable value for the guy, it would be FC Twente, and I just hope that goes through. That's 1.5 million in the transfer kitty. There was no positives to keeping Robin Proper for me at Rangers. It's like even if he stayed, I'd rather play a youth player over him. But the fact he's away, say we didn't even bring in, say there was no Robin Proper replacement. To me, that's all right because I'd rather just play some guy in the youth team that's got no experience because I'm sick of repeating myself on this channel. But Robin Proper was garbage no matter who he was paired with. He could have been paired with the experience of Balogun, could have been paired with John Suter, he could have been paired with Leon King, Ninsala, etc. It did not matter whether he had experience or inexperience or quality or no quality. The guy was shite. You know what I mean? He made the other guy look better. Didn't matter who he tag teamed with. He was the worst one of the two. He was the Marty Jannetty to the Shawn Michaels, folks. You know what I mean? So hopefully this 1.5 million can go through, and that would be an absolutely great piece of business in my opinion. Yeah, it's a loss, but you know what? To get anything in the seven-figure category for this guy seems like a miracle, man, at this stage of the game. So I'm taking it left, right, and centre. But moving on to Gassama or Gazimi, I don't even know. It's Gazmint, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. The Sheffield Wednesday man, alright? Now, this deal will go through. He is and has been pictured in Rangers gear. He's currently in it. He's at St George's Park. You're wondering, alright, then why is it not been announced? Well, apparently, the Sheffield Wednesday owner is the guy that's keeping this from being announced. There is some form of takeover happening down there. They've got financial issues, I've stated in the last couple of days with the links to him, the links to Josh Windass, etc., etc., etc. But again, I think the only way this goes through, if that doesn't go through, sorry, is if a takeover happens imminently and they want to keep him and they've got the money to keep him. But he's already agreed the move. He's literally training with us. He's wearing the training kits. He's wearing the tops. It would, to me, this move is 99.99% done. It's that not whatever, man, that's holding it back. And a guy that likes too much at the buffet, so to speak. But in terms of Rangers news, folks, that is it on this beautiful 11th of July. We'll be back tomorrow. It is the 12th of July. What a day. What a great day. But yeah, in terms of Rangers news, that's me, Dad. What else is there really to say? I'll have a wee quick look here to see if there's any news getting floated about at this hour, but there's nothing, man. There is not. In terms of tickets for Panathinaikos, they are up at 30 quid, I believe. It's £1 as well for like the online transaction, so 31 quid for Panathinaikos. And there's still quite a lot of tickets available, so if you want to get your seat at that Panathinaikos game, go ahead, because Big Stevie told you to. yeah, there's enough tickets on, and but there's only two. There's no the Dundee United game isn't up for sale yet, but I'm not really surprised by that. But I'll have a wee quick look. I'll hazard a wee guess here. Panathinaikos, loads of areas, man. Barely any areas are sold out. So yeah, get going to it. Rangers Panathinaikos, cannot wait for it. I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing.